hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, going to be IdrA versus Crazy Hydra. Here on Moon Glaive, left side going to be IdrA, our purple Terran, and on the right side, a white Zerg. It is going to be Crazy Hydra. Spamming 500 APM. So this is Moon Glaive, the map, with a Triforce-looking thing in the middle here, at least from the view of the mini-map. It's kind of got some jagged edges here, which is, you know, the terrain builder, the map builder, doesn't do straight lines with this kind of terrain, so. Alright, man, so Moon Glaive. It is, let's see, is it a 3-player map? I feel like it is. So spawn location here with a natural there. Spawn location here with a natural here. I feel like this is our spawn location, the third one, and that's your natural. And then the rest of the stuff is just extra third, fourth base type stuff, right? Yeah, not a ton of places to expand here on Moon Glaive, but that's okay. Because it's a 1v1. It's not a team game or anything. Terry the Overlord moving out. Terry the Overlord shirt is in the store at falconpaladin.store. Check it out. Check it out, Terry. Yes, you've already bought a couple, I know. One for you, one for your wife. Planning on picking up a couple for your kids as well. Very proud. Very proud of how famous Terry is. Yeah, check it out. falconpaladin.store. Link at the top right here. See what's what. You can just check out the design, okay? I'm not, you know, not forcing anyone to buy one of these, but there was a lot of demand for it. So if you're asking for a Terra the Overlord shirt, let's get it. Hatch firsting here is Crazy Hydra. But yeah, just look at the design. Go to the store link, and then, you know, I like it a lot. I think it's very cool. I think the person we hired to do it did a fantastic job. And if there's enough of a response for a Terra the Overlord shirt, maybe we'll do a Steve the SCV shirt. Ah, that'd be cool. Maybe a Bob the Zealot shirt would be super cool too. Maybe there's some plans, right? We've already got, you know, 5-6 shirts sold first couple days of it being out there. So if you want to be cool, check it out. falconpaladin.store. Steve the SCV Scout's the last place the Zerg player could possibly be, and it's here in the bottom right. What's up? What's up, Zerg player? Okay, well, you got your gas done. Your spawning pool's almost done. No lings heading out anytime soon, so let's expand, IdrA says. All right, we're going to get any IdrA rage today? I don't know. If IdrA wins the game, the chances of him raging are pretty low. But if he loses, we do sometimes get that classic IdrA rage. We'll keep an eye open for it, won't we? Yeah, IdrA's a typer, man. If he feels like something unfair is happening in the game, he will chat and he will let you know. Yeah, Steve just scouting around, recognizing, okay, so this wasn't a pool first, this wasn't a 9 pool, so speed on these lings is going to be very late. Yeah, in fact, it just got started here at 3:30, so Steve the SCV can do whatever the heck he wants. On the other side, just an academy coming in, 1 barracks open, 2nd base coming up, very nice. Not much the Zerg player could do to punish that early expand. And where's your 3rd base on this map if you're a Zerg player? Let's think about that. Here, probably? It's just so far away from this. I mean, maybe, oh, you have a little nice backdoor access to this, but it's minerals only. So that kind of sucks. You really want that 3rd geyser as a Zerg player. Maybe you expand here, right? Because Zerg players do like to expand to an untaken spawn location on maps. Because, yeah, you can just throw up 2 lurkers on that ramp. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Let's see if that's what Crazy Hydra does. He's got a few extra lings out. 4 of them here, 4 of them here. But the Marine setup here is such that ling run buys are going to be impossible, and lings that try to go around this way are going to get body blocked by SCVs and shot by the Marines. Beautiful setup here from IdrA. He doesn't have to throw down a bunker or anything. Just using the units that he already has. Pulling back a little bit. He's worried about the lings going through this mineral line. Again, SCV's body blocking with the Marines shooting is pretty effective. So, yeah, the lings are going to try to pick off a couple of these SCVs, but the Marine positioning here by IdrA is just impeccable. It's just really, really good. And now there's a medic here, too. So he's trying to make him think there's only 4 lings, but there's actually an extra 4 back here. I don't know. He made enough lings to kind of try to surprise IdrA, but the longer this goes on, like the more medics and marines are going to pop out here. And I like that Crazy Hydra is not just going to lose this for nothing. He's just trying to keep IdrA's attention, make him worried about this happening. And yeah, here we go. So he's hiding the drone. He's checking to see if there's like a marine or a fire bat back here he needs to worry about. And then he expands with 500 minerals in the bank. Okay, and these lings have a little escape path back here too, to a minerals base that IdrA can fairly easily take if he wants. That's nice. Lings run by. Okay, this is going to be... Oh, nope. Didn't go for the run by. Went for a peck. Just a little quick peck on one of these SCVs. Took 5 HP off the guy. He's all right. He's none worse for the wear. He just got healed up by a medic anyway. No, he didn't. He actually didn't do that. Okay. Well, mutas are on the way. Because, of course, mutas are on the way. It's a TVZ. When do you skip Mutalisks in this matchup? I did see Artosis play somebody on a stream the other day that opened 1 base Lurker. And Artosis was like, that's all this guy does. I've played him hundreds of times over the years, and he just opens 1 base Lurker. And it's bad, and it never works. And he's like stuck at this 1200 MMR level. And it's so, I don't know. I thought that was funny. The Zerg player is like, yeah, Lurkers are great. Let's rush Lurkers out. He went into Guardians and Devourers and stuff, too. It was a very weird TVZ. So that was somebody that didn't open Spire, but he went there eventually. Lings. No. The mutas are like, we can pick stuff. Oh, okay. All right. Muta control not perfect there from Crazy Hydra. But he's keeping these Marines from beelining up to this 12 o'clock third base and killing it, right? The mutas and the Lings are just keeping IdrA's attention down here, as they want to do. Killing a medic, taking a few shots from Marines for that. Didn't lose any mutas, but this guy is down to 7 HP. Not happy about it. Not happy at all, Bob. Third base. Looking hot. Again, Lings are like, go up there and kill it. I'm in a lot of trouble, so we got to keep it alive. IdrA keeps fainting like he's heading up that way, and he should just go. He can defend this. He's fine. But he's worried about heading north and just stragglers on the end of the caravan getting picked off by mutas, right? Understandably so. Any sign of going for lurkers here? No. Is this Soma style? This kind of feels like Soma style. He tries to ling jump on this. Whittles down the marine the marine count enough? He is going... No, there's a Hydralisk then. Okay, for a second it was Soma style, where he's just going to go mutas and lings and try to beat a really good Terran player with it. But no, he is getting Hydras just later, right? You usually want to kind of get Hydras a little bit earlier, run those guys up here, have them on the ramp when Lurker Aspect finishes, so you can Lurker the ramp against incoming attacks early, but not something that Crazy Hydra is up to here. On the other side, IdrA is not meching. We're just going for ye old Araxi stuff. Ye old SK Terran, Starport coming in. Muta control wasn't... Okay, I was just going to compliment the muted control, then he lost a muta for nothing. So it's been good. It's not been bad. Ooh, 3 medics though. What are these guys doing back here? Medics. Medics, come on, you're better than this. Yeah, Lurker Aspect coming in. Siege mode on the way. Oh, mutas think they can win this. They can, but they lost like 3 or 4 mutas there. But I don't know, trade I guess good. Wiping out the entire Marine medic count on the middle of the map. And forcing IdrA to be worried about potential counterattack because everyone out here is dead. Where's the Zerg player going to go other than try to kill you, you know? So 1 Hydra on the ramp waiting for Lurker Aspect to finish. Okay, not 2. Couple over here too, the natural base. Ready to Lurker up as necessary. Mutas continuing to shark around the main base of IdrA, try to see what they can get done. The answer is... not a lot. We killed a Marine. I'm not going to say no to a Marine kill here from Crazy Hydra. Is that a strategy? I know Crazy Ultra... Is that what it's called? Crazy Ultra is a strategy where you rush out Ultras with Carapace upgrades. And it's pretty good against Terran, but Terran's figured it out. I mean, it's a very old strategy. Like, crazy old, man. Like, I found a Team Liquid thread talking about it being old in 2008. So, yep. I just saw Artosis trying to deal with it on ladder about a year ago, so it comes up every once in a while. Terran's going to have to relearn how to deal with it, which is basically making a ton of Marines and giving them armor upgrades so they can take more hits from the Ultralisks, which helps you win battles against Ultralisks summarily. Trading a Mutalisk, I think, for a siege tank there. Pretty good trade, I would say, from Crazy Hydra. Getting a Queen's Nest at 10 minutes. Irradiate's on the way from IdrA. He's got his 5 racks up. He's got his 1-star port. Lurker Trap exists. Oh, these are on stop. These are stop lurkers. Okay, well, jig is up. There's a science vessel, so let's just start spining, I guess. So anyway, started spining. Did snipe off another tank. Excellent, excellent work there by these mutas. This has been some pretty good muta control. Oh, they're going to get a science vessel, too? It's a little sloppy by IdrA. You got to get that science vessel closer to your Marines. Oh, careful, careful chasing up where these lurkers are, boys. Okay, well, they're going to kill all the lurkers, but at what cost? Losing another tank is what? Oh, man. IdrA's just got to feel a little bit stuck here. He hasn't really been able to move out much beyond his immediate area of influence where he started on the map. Hasn't threatened this third base at all, and in fact, there's nothing defending it. There's literally nothing defending this third base. Crazy Hydra's like, I'm good. Can't make a Nidus yet, so whatever. It's fine. I mean, I guess I could turn this into a Sunken if necessary, but IdrA hasn't set up any kind of an attack anywhere. He's okay. This is as far as he's gotten today. And here he is. He is up 94 to 77 total supply, 79 supply, because making Marines is easy and cheap. You can inflate your supply a lot that way. And Marines, their power multiplies pretty well the more of them you get. How do you say that? Scourge. Oh, 1 hit, not 2 hits. Lurkers die in here too. They force multiply very well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Did all the mutas die in that engagement? I think they did. I think that was a desperation situation for Crazy Hydra. And all his mutas died. So he's bringing reinforcements in from that third. Siege tank count not nearly what IdrA would like it to be, but it's okay. Lurkers trying to get the tanks, because if those things die, it's a lot easier to handle these Marines. There we go. Tank down, tank down. Lurkers trying to get into a position where there aren't science vessels overhead. Proves to be difficult, but not enough Marines to handle. It's like not even 1 Marine per lurker there. That's a bad ratio for sure. IdrA's in trouble. I know he's up overall in supply here. I know he's got more economy. But does he really? This third base, that third gas is so important here for Crazy Hydra. Overlord, no. All right, Consume's getting researched. Adrenal's coming in here too. So Defiler's on the way, which, as we all know, really makes Terran players hate their lives when the Dark Swarm comes up. And the Plague starts getting tossed down. Not that it's unbeatable, right? Been posting games recently where Zerg players have had some really good spell casting and lost anyway. So, you know. Don't give up hope just because Crazy Hydra is moving in to that tier 3 spellcasting that is so good. Because the tier 3 spellcasting for IdrA is already here. He's got his Irradiates. He's got his Science Vessels. That counters a lot of what the tier 3 spellcasting for Zerg is, yeah? Yeah, I think so. So Irradiate on the Lurkers. Irradiate on the Defilers. Irradiate on Hydras if there are no better targets, right? Irradiate other Science Vessels. Boxer Maneuver these poor drones. Not a bad idea either. The uses of Irradiate are endless. IdrA really needs to put up some pressure on something. Killing this, denying this 4th base would be pretty hot and pretty easy actually, because there's nothing defending this 4th base at all. It's not even a 4th yet. It was a drone and an idea. Dude, get up this ramp. Go. This ramp, there's no lurkers on the ramp. Is he? Well, Dark Swarm's down here though. Is he? Well, now it's defended. There was a window, IdrA. You could have gone up that ramp and caused some major problems. I mean, the Dark Swarm lurkers would have been there eventually, but there's a lot of room to maneuver in this main base. You can get out of that Dark Swarm, come around this backside, start attacking drones and stuff. Oop, Crazy Hydra tries to take a fourth base. No, not canceled, just straight up killed. Awesome stuff. Scourge on the connects. Yes. Oh, good connects there. Needed to keep moving those science vessels back. Oh, takes another Scourge hit. Yeah, IdrA's in trouble here. Crazy Hydra is playing well. IdrA's up 130 to 79 supply, but Lings with Adrenal, Dark Swarm, Plague, all of this stuff equalizes out a giant discrepancy in army value, yeah? Oh, the Scourge, you had him. The Scourge pulled back. Why did they do that? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. All but one of the science vessels dies. This is bad drop time from IdrA. Love a good drop here. Unloading right on top of Adrenal Lings. Firebats, save it. Oh, Scourge killed both the drop ships, but a good number of Marines and Firebats do manage to unload in here. Going after a macro hatch isn't exactly the most tasty target. Ooh. Taking on the Defiler Mound with +2 stimmed Marines. They got it. They got the Defiler Mound. Sick. Okay, that slows down the ability to produce any more Defilers. Defiler dies to Firebat stuff there, but gets 2 Dark Swarms up before that happens, and everybody gets eaten. Okay, Defiler Mound dies, and a Defiler dies, but there's a Defiler in production. It doesn't stop that from happening. Okay, IdrA getting some work done here and killing tech structures. Love that. Replacement Defiler Mound does not take that long to make, it turns out, so not as big of a deal, but hey, you could delay the next round of Defilers by like a minute. You might as well do it, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't even that long, was it? There was a Defiler in production pretty much the entire time the Defiler round was being made, too. So it's not like it stopped Defiler production all that much anyway. Trying to get a third base down here at 16 minutes is our guy, IdrA. He's up 117 to 83 supply. His army's kind of trying to kill this Overlord on this high ground here. Killing a couple undefended, undark swarmed lurkers. Hot stuff. Defending his own ability to take a third base is very good, dude. Oh, Plague up! I was going to say, this Dark Swarm in the middle of the map doesn't do anything, but the Plague certainly does. Without a doubt. That is a sick Plague. The Strawberry Jam is just clinging to these Marines' power armor. It's power armor, right? It's not just like regular armor. And by power armor, I just mean it's like, it's powered, right? It gives you additional strength and speed, and it's like it's almost like a autonomous exoskeleton of some kind that you're wearing. It's not just a bunch of metal that you have to cart around with your own muscles, you know? Does that make sense? Yeah. Anyway. Overlord down, finally killing that one. Science vessels, there you go. Radiate. Catching a Plague for your trouble, too, there. Not good. IdrA, can he take down this fourth base up here? Not with 4 lurkers and not with Dark Swarms coming up. IdrA's thinking about it, but he really hasn't been able to put up a ton of pressure on Crazy Hydra today at all. Ugh. Another Plague goes down. Science vessels getting killed. All right, that was a little proactive defense there from Crazy Hydra. He's like, yo, they're coming for me. Get out there, plague them, kill a couple of their science vessels. That's right, they'll think twice about coming in here into this neighborhood. IdrA's still up 142 to 109 supply, but his inability to really kill any of these bases today, with the exception of this fourth base, which was good. That was a good kill. I don't know. It's still a 4-basing Zerg. He's still on all the tech he could ever want right now. He's at 51 drones, too, which is a really comfortable drone number for the Zergy Zergs. Adrenal Lings in here eating face, +1 attack, +2 armor. Against 3/3 Marines, but Adrenal's a good upgrade. But Marine buddies are Marine buddies for a reason. They will help their friends. Is this another lurker trap? Nope. No traps here. We're just going to spine you as soon as you get into range. Thanks. This group of Marines has been sitting here, I feel like, for a while. Just get eaten by the Adrenal Lings with the +1 attack. No +2 on the way either. Yeah, I mean, lurkers. Dark Swarm. Plague is up. Yo. Yeah, this is going, I'm going to say, poorly for IdrA. I know he's got a good economy. I know he's up in supply here, but he's getting his face plagued off today. His medics are all running low on energy. Actually, he's doing a pretty good job keeping everybody moving so that the medics aren't healing guys who are actively plagued. It's good. Oh, this group of lings just here to die. I don't know what they were trying to do, but they didn't kill a single anything, and every Zergling just got murked. Ultralisk Cavern coming in. No surprise there from Crazy Hydra. Trying to get a 5th base up here. Again, pretty naked and undefended. IdrA with the scan. Ends up scanning something up here, I guess. It's a weird place to scan, but okay. Scanning up here, too. Science vessels. Irradiate that Defiler. Okay, or just wander in and irradiate some lurkers instead. Sick Plague Defiler eats it. For that plague. Good trade? Probably, I would say. Tell me these lurkers are irradiated. They're not? What did these science vessels come in here for? They didn't irradiate the Defiler or these lurkers. Weird choice, man. I don't like it. IdrA trying to expand over here is very close to Zerg Town, but I don't think Crazy Hydra has drops. Not that he can't research them if he wants to. He very well can. Beautiful Dark Swarm, the Cheetos. Actually, it's bugs. The Defiler puts bugs in the air and it stops all projectiles. Don't ask me how that's supposed to work. Fire bats in the Dark Swarm? Nope. They don't want to be in there at all. How did this group get in? I don't know. This group dies. This group inside the main's still working. Gonna snipe a Defiler real good with their +3 attack and stuff. Nicely done. And then get down in this mineral line. Yeah, IdrA. Getting some work done down here. A couple drones die, focusing on the ones on gas a little bit anyway, and then enough lings show up to wipe that out. Uh-oh. This is an undefended 4th base from IdrA. That's not good. And then he GG's. Oh, okay. Gee, look at this. IdrA with good manner. No bad manner the entire game. I feel like we were sold a bad bill of goods here. What? My goodness. He just plays the game and GG's when it's over? That's insane. All right. Well, GG, man. I mean, this drop's getting cleaned up. These medics are all dead. He's really not put any pressure at all on the 4 bases of the Zerg. I mean, yes, he killed the Defiler Mound, and yes, he killed some drones in here. That was pretty hot. But if this 4th base dies, he's toast, and I don't know if he can defend his 3rd base either, actually. His army's out on the map. This little Ling Lurker Scourge Defiler counterattack is brutal. Just won a couple engagements out here in the middle. And then these 2 bases are effectively very vulnerable. And they're the only sources of income that IdrA has. So understandable that he'd look at that and go, yeah, that's not for me. Man. That was definitely something. Just fantastic Zerg play there. I mean, he just survived. He took some chances. He did not have this ramp lurkered for very much of the game at all. And I still think there's a window where IdrA just gets up this ramp. And yeah, there's a Dark Swarm lurker set up here, but he can kind of dodge it and get around it and maybe come up this way and snipe the Nidus Canal, and then this base dies, right? Maybe. It's a possibility. But instead he kind of hemmed and hawed and pulled out and didn't take the chance, and then the window closed. I liked the drops. I did like getting in here and causing some problems in a way that we don't see a lot of times. But just too many lost engagements in the middle of the map here. Too many science vessels down too. Great Scourge control from Crazy Hydra, but there's only so much you can do with Scourge against really good science vessel dodging, right? And that's what Flash does. I mean, Flash just makes it look easy when it is definitely not that. Yeah, the tanks didn't get a lot of work done either. The mutas wiped most of those out. Lurkers took out a couple here, and then IdrA just stopped making them. And the Ultras never came into play, right? We had Ultras in production. We had Anabolic Synthesis on the way, but no Ultralisks joining the party yet. They were being made largely here. All 4 of them are being made up here? Yeah, okay. I mean, you can just Nidus them down into the main if you want, or the natural anyway, and defend against this stuff if you need it, but he didn't. So well done, Crazy Hydra. I think the first game of his that I've cast, pretty solid dude. Wouldn't say no to casting more Crazy Hydra games. All right, so 129,000 points there for our guy Crazy Hydra, 115,000 for IdrA, outproducing the Terran player by about 200-ish there, maybe less, and getting out-killed by around 70. So, like, yeah, IdrA had a lot of army left there, but he saw the writing on the wall, so that units killed count doesn't tell us the whole story. This is the larger thing. 43,000 to 35,000 spent in favor of Crazy Hydra, and then IdrA's ability to get future resources was going to get murdered by the attack coming down. Just coming down the way to that third and that fourth base, completely shutting it down. All right, that was good. That was some really, really good stuff, and that's going to be it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.